And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
He'll try it again.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Smashes it with the stiff arm. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Taking a shot on the first play. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Trying to set up the screen. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
He'll get rid of it. He's open on the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They're working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Daniels. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Touchdown, Penn State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end, winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the wideout. And it's caught. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fights off the defender. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Just going to keep it after the snap. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Quarterback keeper. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. He'll take it himself. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the move. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Chang. Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. On the snap, it's Chang. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. On the direct snap, it's Chang. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Gamecocks will try to pick it up on 4th down. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the 1st down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. Clock ticking down in the 1st half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll immediately call timeout.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on second down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw at Sorsby. He's going to run it. The ball pops out. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 13.
Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on third down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball in the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the third down conversion.
It was a really good job, too, David, of the running back that time, setting up like he was going to the flat, and the linebacker gets a little bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, South Carolina! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They want to run this quarterback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. It's complete to the left. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his own 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The offense changing the play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. A run for the quarterback. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Calls his own number. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kickers. There he goes!
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive. Going for it on 4th down, check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Creates a little space. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Breaks the tackle. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. He's two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They move on top here in the fourth.
These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to... Touchdown, Gamecocks! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. This is a designed run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. The quarterback keeps it. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Third and inches. When your will, your heart, your desire is put to the test. Breaks into the open. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Penn State!
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you've got receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They get him down to this offense to set up first and goal from the 9.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.